Hello there, folks. Space Oyster here, and welcome back to Octopath Traveler 2, Electric Boogaloo. In the last part, we met Temenos, the cleric, who is now my favorite character, I guess. I have no idea. I like him a lot. He's neat. Anyway, in this part, we will be making our way to recruit our last traveler of the Octopaths, Thorne, the thief. At least I think her name is Thorne. Where's it Throne? It's Throne! Alright. Let's see. So, easiest way to get to her, we got to get to a town called... What is this place called? Brightlands New Delstia. So I guess we go south and then west. Oh, south and west it is! Let's run! Yeah, I've been playing too much Fire Emblem Engage lately. And the controls for running are a little weird. We surprised them! Alrighty.
Here goes.
Poke!
Right. Akala.
Yeah, the only downside to oh shit I'm finding is that I can't really, I don't remember the strength of her skills, or her monsters. Yeah, I don't know the strength of her monsters off the top of my head, and unfortunately, in battle, they don't seem to tell you that. Let's just go ahead and... I kind of love that. That is hilarious.
Let's do it.
Yay!
Arrow of Thorne.
Oh, that wasn't a one-shot. Well, we should be able to capture it, though. Alrighty, let's see. I guess I could always try to keep my weakest or my strongest monsters at the bottom. Let's see. Who do I drop? Let's drop the Isle Frog in 2. While that does hit every... Thank you for that. Anyway, even though it does hit all enemies with a bow-themed attack, I think it's more important for Ochette to have variety with her monster attacks, or to use her monsters to give herself variety for her attacking options. Since if I need to use her provoke action, and I do believe I will need to provoke people, they generally require you to use the character's path actions. Anyway, having variety will be very nice. Let's see. Let's just go ahead and smack him.
My prey awaits.
Provoke. Go, Akala.
Bring it on.
Oh.
No, thank you.
Oh, wow, that hit hard. Go for it, Akala.
Here goes. Yeehaw! Let's do it. Arrow of Thorne.
I don't know if I went over it already, but the main differences between the cleric job and the apothecary is that the apothecary focuses on single target heals and let's just go ahead and use Holy Light. Anyway, single target healing spells, a single target healing spell, and curing status conditions. Cleric, on the other hand, only gets full party heals, as far as I know. And it doesn't get the ability to cure status conditions by its lonesome. Alright, so it can potentially make it so Temenos will have a tough time. Let's see, Prayer to the Flame, raise the physical defense and elemental defense. Light damage all foes. Alright. I think the next thing I should get on him is Revive. Let's see, and that unlocked a new skill. Resilience, let's check it out. Let's see. Raises the amount of HP restored to the equipping character when healed. Now that sounds useful. Okay. Basically, all it just means is that I should stock up on items that heal status conditions. Or try to keep a good stock of those anyway. Hopefully I've got a good stock already. This area seems so lively.
Out of my way. Bring it on.
Let's see. Well,
Very well.
ooh, they're weak to being stabbed. Ouchies!
Let's go.
And they're weak to axes too, so let's hit that one.
Now then.
And then we hit that one. Booyakasha.
Yeehaw!
All according to plan.
Oh. I probably should have used the thunder spell there. Whatever. Breaking them without using MP or SP is very convenient.
Bring Yeehaw! Let's do it. Arrow of fortune.
Ooh.
I need a plan. Feel my wrath.
Lightning.
Strike them down.
Let's go. Wahoo!
You are mine! Alright, let's see. It's a 3-star monster. Let's just go ahead and get rid of it. I already have thrusting. Yeah, and I will have to make sure I remember that Ochette is not limited in her monster uses like Hanit was. Oh, that is such a useful change. It's going to make Ochette so versatile. I love it! Alright, anyway. Treasure! I want that. Gimme! Gimme! How do I get over there? Let's see. I don't know how to get over there. We'll figure it out later.
Hey, the customer.
Ooh.
I need a plan.
It looks like they have a variety of weaknesses too. Let's go ahead and try a lightning bolt.
Strike them down.
Yeah, so that's the only one weak to
I'm just getting
lightning.
warmed up.
I don't think Partitio... Well, no, wait. Partitio can hit that guy's weakness. Because we got embers.
Hot, eh?
Let's go.
Let's see. Oh, wow, that one's really weak. Okay, then. Let's go ahead and break this guy.
Where was I?
And have Temenos set this guy up. Ouchies! Speaking of getting status conditioned, if I recall correctly, status conditions... I should have let him finish that. Anyway, status conditions wear off at the end of a battle.
Arrow of fortune.
So we should be Gouda. We'll just have to deal with taking some damage. Alright, anyway, let's go ahead and... Fireball? Fireball.
Fire. Burn.
Now.
Right.
And then we make an axe pun.
Very well.
And let's go ahead and heal wounds.
Thank you.
Ooh, I love it. They improved the sprite work so much. Okay. Can we capture him? We can! You are mine again! Give me that jerky! Yay, Temenos gained a level. Woo-hoo! Alright, let's see. Anyway, we were crossing the bridge. Let's try going down here. Aha! up this way. A feathered hat. Is that an upgrade for anyone? Let's find out. Inventory. Well, it's an upgrade for Oswald. And it's an upgrade for Temenos too, but I feel like I really need to focus Temenos's magical or elemental defense over his physical defense, since that'll boost his healing spells. Caught by surprise, I object. I didn't agree to that. Let's see. With Bow right there, I don't think this will be weak to staves, but that's fine.
Yeehaw!
Oh dear.
Alright, and let's just go ahead and heal
Be
wounds.
healed.
Thank you kindly.
Ouchies!
Right.
Yeehaw! Let's do it! Arrow of fortune!
Gotcha! Woo, 19 job points.
All
Very
in a day's
nice.
work.
Ooh, Particio is getting so many. Not surprising, though, since I can't swap him out. Also, I don't know if I would. Well, I mean, I do like Temenos as a character more. Particio is definitely still my favorite looking character. Alright. You know, I have a bunch of healing grapes. I should use those for out-of-battle healing. Alrighty. Ooh, I think that might be neat at where I need to go, but I haven't fully explored the area yet. I wonder if there's anything else I can do with the water.
I suggest you get out of my way.
I do not know. Let's see, these guys are all weak to daggers. Do I have a AoE dagger hit? That's sword. The High Wolf hits with a dagger. Looks like he hits twice with a dagger. That is very good to know.
Here goes.
Let's see. I think dagger is before spear, so it might be weak to bow. It is!
I knew you would. Strike them down.
Not weak to thunder. I thought they would be. Well, they are weak to staves, so...
Yeehaw! Let's do it! Arrow of fortune!
Yeah, I wasn't expecting
Time
much.
to divvy up the earnings.
Alrighty. Well, since there is an exit we can get to using just the boats, let's do that. I imagine I'm going to have to get off, backtrack and then get off the boats in order to make it into the town proper So, that most likely means that there are items we can only get while boating. Burb! Okay, I was wrong about that. Ow! Oh my goodness, what the hecky are those?
Let's go.
Alrighty, let's see here. Beast lore. Let's see. Well, let's try our Highland goat.
Come on, then. Just finish this.
Okay, so I think those two glowing balls of electricity, I want to say those are, yeah, thunder wisps. Okay, I bet they are weak to, oh, they are
Here
not.
goes.
Well, shoot. And, yeah, outside of hired help, I don't have a way. Bone down? Well, actually, that was the line. Ouchies!
Oh dear.
Alright, new plan. Let's try... Oh, right, I don't have an AoE.
The dark.
I forgot I didn't buy the AoE light. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go ahead and boost her up. And let's use our Frost Fox.
Go on then.
Ooh. Let's see. Electric Panther versus Thunder Wisp.
Now let's grab some food.
Alrighty. Inventory. No, we don't need to use any healing grapes. Okay. Ooh, what's over here?
I suggest you get out of my way.
Ooh, Temno sounds so done with everything. Let's see here. I bet you are weak to a bow. Oh, I would lose that bet. Fire burn?
Fire. Burn.
Woo!
Here we go. Mine now.
Alright, let's see. 3-star spear, we don't need that.
To work. Fighting is not what I do.
Yay, that was a 1-turn clear. Anyway, item. Healing grape medium. Wait, do I need any healing? Now we're good. Yeah, in games where you do not automatically heal after battle, making sure you are always healthy is vital.
Bring it on.
Alrighty. Let's go ahead and break this guy.
I ain't one for holding back.
Over here.
I picked the wrong
Thinking
one.
time.
Alright, anyway. Fire burn!
Fire. Burn.
Nice one, Oswald.
Alright, and we capture this guy
Mine now.
for and turn him into meat.
Good effort.
Very well.
I also definitely like that the monsters have a use outside of just being
Let's go.
a part of Oshet's posse.
Time to finish this.
Thinking time.
Let's see. Don't really have a way to restore his SP outside of using a
Feel my wrath.
item.
I'm done.
Yeehaw! Arrow of Thorne.
So hopefully he gains a level.
All in a day's work.
He did not. Okay then. Okay then, let's see. Over this way. Ah!
Bring it on.
I need a plan.
Yeah, it's been so long since I've gotten a chance to play that I forgot what Temnos's latent power was. Let's see.
Say your prayers.
Oh, that's right. It breaks. Guaranteed breaking.
So sorry. Very well. There.
Leave. Yeehaw! Let's do it. Arrow of Thorne.
Woo! Job points. Actually, I don't think we even need to... you know what? Let's go for an AoE hit. Go, go!
Come on then.
Oh. Oh, it caught that one. Okay. Yeah, and I probably should release that shambling weed, because It only restores 100 HP. That's not going to really help out with Oshet's HP that high. Yeah. Eh. Why, hello. What brings you here? Wait, don't tell me. I already know. You came to see what I, Akar the Genius Inventor, have come up with this time. Don't look so surprised. My eyes see all. Now, I normally don't do this, but since you've shown such an interest in my inventions, I shall explain what they do. Feast your eyes on my firstborn. I call it the changeable catapult. It is a highly advanced device, capable of launching any object, of a certain size, that is. And what's more, one can decide exactly where said object will land simply by reconfiguring the firing mechanism. Now then, let me turn your attention to my second invention. I call these stylish shoes springy boots. Not only are they beautiful, with a quality leather finish, they're also highly functional, with spring-boosted heels. These powerful springs give their wearer a boost in speed, allowing them to move exponentially faster than the average person. Alas, it seems that my genius inventions are simply beyond the comprehension of the common folk. But you, my friend, are far from common. You appreciate my work, which is why you have a responsibility, nay, a duty, to assist me. You must... Excuse me. You must spread word of my inventions to every corner of the realm. And to do that, you will need this. Proof of the inventor. Open up new strategies in battle with secondary job. Obtain a license or specialty proof, and you can change your secondary job from the job's main menu. A secondary job changes more than just the weapons and skills available to... What? With it, even you should be able to reproduce my creations. And before you ask, allow me to put your mind at ease. This is merely the beginning. I have countless ideas, but simply lack the materials to bring them to life. Which is where you come in. I've already made lists of what I require and placed them on my display cases. You need only procure those materials. Now off you go, my lovely assistant. Use the fruits of my labor to your heart's content. Okay then. I did not expect that. Okay, so the inventor job. Let's see. No, I wanted to read its skills. Can I do that? Let's see. Okay, let's see. Uses swords and axes. Let's see. Alright, and then I guess we have to change menus. Alright, let's see. So, unleash an attack on all foes with a selected weapon. Cause a single ally to act first for 5 turns from the next turn. Critical scope. Turn all damage dealt to a single foe into critical damage for 4 turns. Ooh. Elemental Bomb Bottle. Deal the same type of damage as a single foe's exposed elemental weak point 1 time. Tin Horn. Fill the latent power gauge of all allies. Hastening Hammer. Unleash a highly powerful physical attack on a single foe and reduce the crafting time of an invention by 1 turn. And Akar's Coil. Restore 40% of a single ally's HP and SP and grant them 1 BP. Incapacitated allies will also be revived with a mystery skill. Let's see. A step ahead. The equipping character will act first at the start of battle. Upgraded accessories. Raises the attributes of the equipping character's accessories. BP in adversity. Grants the equipping character 2 BP when near death. And Fruits of Labor. Raises the physical defense and elemental defense of the equipping character by 1 for every job skill earned. Plus 8. Okay then. That was unexpected. I honestly thought we would get thingamadooddads from just what's the word I'm trying to say? Well, I expected the first jobs I'd be getting would be, why can't I English right now? Would be the same jobs that I already have access to. Okay. Maybe I should be writing all this stuff down. It's fine. I can do that later. Anyway, what does talking to you do? With your help, word of my invention shall reach every corner of the realm. But I shan't be idle in the meantime. Bring me the materials from the list on the display cases, and I shall create things beyond your imagining. Okay. Yeah, and it looks like this job is purely based on, purely based on that side quest. So even when you have SP, you cannot get things from it.
I suggest you get out of my way.
And I think I've seen that symbol in other parts of the map. I think I'll have to do some backtracking to make sure we got everything. Alright. But yeah, as you can see, Patricio now has a different outfit on. Let's see. Those things are weak to swords, right? Or is that the dagger symbol? Looks like the dagger. Let's use the catapult.
Catapult, go, go, go! Felt that, didn't you?
Well now. Alright, and let's go ahead and capture some of these. Alright, Night Raven. I didn't even see what it did again. Intimidate! That's what it did. Okay, don't care. Oh, right, we're out of MP. Or SP. Let's just go ahead and smack one. You.
To work.
Probably should have used an AoE with Oshet, but oh well. Sorry. Oh,
Here we
Chet.
go. Mine now.
Alrighty. Wrong button.
Hey, the customer.
Oh, right. Well, anyway, from the first, from the first game, unlocking new jobs was, pretty much just locked to, those shrines, like the one I visited before. The ones I visited for Casti and, I forget the other one I got.
Pray away.
Yeah, whatever, doesn't matter. What
Excellent.
does matter is that I was not expecting to be able to unlock jobs, or unlock a job through a side quest like that.
Try again.
Hold your horses.
Alrighty, let's see. And I have to wait one more turn until I can use the chargeable catapult. Okay. So yeah, Inventor seems like a neat job. I should have used Rest. Alrighty, anyway, I believe I can hit all those weak points.
Go on then. All right.
Ugh. I need level up on Oswald. Oswald, you need to gain more EXP. And I keep forgetting that I also need to equip things. So, if you equip a job but you don't have weapons equipped, you just make you just use makeshift weapons. They don't boost your stats at all, but they exist. So they allow you to hit on weaknesses and stuff, but they really do not cut it. So Particio won't be able to make use of his new weapon types that he gets access to as an inventor until I get those new weapons, until I equip him with stuff. Let's see here. Now, you still need... SP. And since I've been stingy about using an item, you don't have any.
Here goes.
Alright, anyway, Inventor, let's catapult him. Yeah, it looks like the catapult lets me use any weapon type.
Catapult.
So-
Go, go, go.
I think it might be a physical attack.
My prey awaits.
Alright, let's go ahead and just AoE them. Let's use our Frost Fox.
Come on, then.
Yay! Okay, and let's turn you into rotten meat.
I'm hungry.
Finally! Now Oswald can use spells again. Alright, and I'll need to make sure I keep an eye out for any specialty items. Oh wait, no, don't save there. Save here. Good job. Okay. Oh. Well, what's over this way?
Howdy there, friend. I'm just getting warmed up.
Alrighty, no. Yes, yeah. Launch a sword.
Catapult. Go, go, go.
Oh, right, and then I keep forgetting to bring it up. I think it was already, pretty obvious, but...
So sorry.
Here
Um,
we go.
Equipping a secondary job also boosts your stats, not just the, let's see, not just, giving you access to the job's extra abilities. So, I didn't go over the exact stat boosts he got from equipping Inventor, but the point is, he got them.
Nice one, Oswald.
Alright, let's see. Provoke, let's use our Frost Fox.
Come on,
Wait, what do you do again? Hasten. Let's go ahead and drop the weed then.
then. Now let's grab some food.
Alrighty. Alrighty. And was there anything I missed over here? Yeah, change the music. Doesn't seem to be. There's a cave down there, and it looks like
Hunt or be hunted.
we have surprised our foe.
Right.
Let's see. Axe pun.
Yeehaw.
Poke.
I need a plan.
Ice wind.
Winds of frost.
Good job, Oswald.
Thinking time.
Alright.
Winds of frost.
Oh, and they're already dead.
Yeehaw.
Well, in that case, let's throw an axe at him.
Catapult. Go, go, go. I ain't one for holding back.
Let's go.
Alright, and... capture this foe! Alright. There we go, just hitting no is faster. Okay, good to know. Alright, and I think oh shit's nearly got enough to learn her next skill, and I believe that was the last bit of stuff Temnos needed. Or JP, I should say. Alright, Temnos, let's see. Let's go ahead and grab Luminescence next. Inner Strength. Let's see here. Inner Strength. Raises the equipping character's max SP by 50. I will take that. Okay. Let's see. Anything over here? Sorry, yeah, after finding out that that is where one of the jobs was, I want to make sure I am very thorough, even more thorough now. Oh, there's a shrine. Let's go visit. All right, slowly. No, I was caught by surprise. Ouchies! Ouchies!
Temenos.
Alrighty, let's throw a sword at you.
Go, go. Nice.
Alright, one of them was weak to swords. Alright, let's see. Do I have a AoE healing? Healing Great Bunch. Let's go for it.
Sorry about that.
Where was I?
You were gonna use Luminescence.
Thorne,
Right.
Alright, and let's go ahead and use our Frost
Come on,
Fox.
then. Time to finish this.
Now then.
Let's see. Let's go ahead and analyze you. Ice! Of course!
Bring it on.
And we're... Oh, I already threw a thing at them. Okay, in that case... Arrow of Fortune! Icy Slug, I think that means it's weak to fire. 12 JP!
Here we go.
Let's see, can I capture that slug? 13% chance. 22% chance. Okay, then. Be slower. Let's try... Highland Goat. Okay, those things are not weak to being lanced.
be here.
Heal up.
That's the hope.
Ouchies.
My prey awaits.
Alrighty. Let's see. They're not weak to lances. Alright, Akala, go for it. Bows! Of
I'm just getting
course.
warmed up.
Oh. 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 I don't like merchant, or, sorry, I don't like inventor anymore. Let's see, then... Well then, let's just go ahead and hit you with a bow.
Thinking time.
Let's go ahead and
Here's
Icy Wind.
Wings of frost.
There we go.
Very well.
And we need to stay healthy.
Here.
I'm just getting warmed up.
Alright, well...
Step right up.
Here we go. Wahoo!
Alright, I'm capturing you. Is that a good idea? No, let's instead go for our Frost Fox.
Come on, then. Now let's grab some food.
Agreed. Alright, and I think in order to get to that shrine, I actually need to be on the water. Let's see. Is everyone healthy? Everyone's healthy. Okay, skills! Learn skills. Who is learning skills? Akala! Or, not Akala. Oh, Chet! Let's see. Take aim, because Mercy Strike is useless. More rare monsters. Let's see what that does. Raises the chances of encountering rare monsters. I think that's like metal slime and stuff. Alright, well, let's go ahead and have that equipped. Oh, there's a thing right there. Okay. Just in case. Serve! I probably should have flagged the town Thorne is in, or Thorne. Thief Lady! Altar of the Prince of Thieves. Oh yeah, I think I need to have her with me before I can make use of this thingy. But let's go ahead and visit it, just to be certain. When the chosen thief appears, I shall bestow power upon them. Yep, okay. Good to know. We can come back here with Thief Lady later. Or Thorny Thrones. Alright, well, in that case... I didn't tag the town she was in, but can I fast travel anywhere? Can I fast travel here? Eh! No. Oh, but that shield symbol is still on the map. Not when I zoom out, though. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, okay. I'm probably letting myself be too distracted. Alright, let's get back to it. I have no idea if traveling through the water would be faster, but we gotta make our way back. This area is high-leveled.
Howdy there, friend.
Oh, not you again.
Here we go.
Well, at least we surprised them. Let's see. Well, they're all weak to bows, so... let's go ahead and bow you down.
Bring it on.
Yeah.
Now then.
Oh, and they're also all weak to light. That is good to know. Okay. Icy wind.
Wings of frost.
To work.
Alrighty, and then let's go ahead and hit everyone with luminescence.
Very good.
I need a plan.
Your plan is you're going to ice them.
Use them. Wings of frost.
Good job.
Nice one, Mr. Oswald. Yeehaw! Let's do it.
Yeah, and let's go with an AoE hit. Let's throw a bow.
Catapult, go, go, go.
Woo!
All in a day's work.
Alrighty, yeah. Well, now I'm torn on whether or not I should look up the locations to unlock more jobs. The fact that the inventor one was right there has me thinking, you know, maybe they're all out in the open like that. But also, I just kind of want to stay... Oh, hey! It's a Catesy! Or Catsy! Alright. I know what to do with you. We use our light soul stone.
Time to divvy up the earnings.
Yay! I believe that means Oswald can learn a new skill now. He can. Alright. Stroke of Genius. Grant yourself 2 let's go with Elemental Barrage. Alright, extra experience. Receive additional EXP after battle. Yeah, and it does not stack, so you only need to have that equipped to one character, if anyone else can even get that skill. Alrighty, let's see. But then again, maybe the inventor job is just a,
Shall we?
unique instance of being able to get a job
Let's
so
go.
quickly, since I assume... Well, it's pretty close to where Thief Lady starts out at,
To work.
so it might just be a unique case of something.
Bring it on.
Alright.
Take this.
I need a plan. Try again.
Alrighty. They're all weak to staves, so we can use our catapult and staff them.
Catapult. Go, go, go. Felt that, didn't you?
To work.
Meep.
Let's.
Alright. Actually, let's wait a turn. Anyway, let's go ahead and catch a meep. Restore health! I want that! Gimme! I don't care about you, you shaggy meep.
Here. Wahoo!
And now we hit them all with our go-goat.
I'm hungry.
Iron blade. I need to equip that. Equipment! Partitio! Iron blade. Woo! New Delsta. Oh my goodness. Jazzy. Alright. Woohoo! This next job is child's play, but it's gonna make me a fortune! What do you have on you, sir? Let's see. Wash dishes, so refund at the inn. Okay. Maybe I should change it to daytime. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Scrutinize, let's attempt it.
This?
I am meticulous merchant. Ever since acquiring a precise pocket watch, he has been filling his schedule to the brim and adhering strictly to his agenda. This has made him more efficient, but has also resulted in increased conflicts with clients. Wait, I forgot. What items do you have for sale, sir? A handkerchief? I don't know if I need that. I hear a cat. I don't know if I need the cat. Or if it's part of the background noise. Or if it was just near that guy. Let's see. How do you compare to my current? You're stronger.
Right
We're
this
taking you with you. With us. Sure, I'll go with you. I do have other things to do, though. Well, it doesn't matter if you have other things to do. You exist for my benefit, sir. I probably should have learned more about her, though. Or him. Let's see. Sprightly ring, herb of clamor.
What's this?
Let's see. A young woman who came to New Delsta with her friends and dreams of starring in a production at the theater. She has high hopes for the aspiring impresario of the group and plans to strengthen her ties with them, but has no interest in the man training to be a playwright. This is perfect. I can't wait to start work at that cafe. Alright, and we do have to be careful because, Agnia's got a thing here. But Agnia's not in the party, so I don't know if that will be a problem or not. Won't be long before I find a way to sneak into the theater. Let's see, what do you have for sale? A Litecoin pouch. That might be a bargain. Let's go ahead and buy it. And then let's scrutinize.
Well, now.
A young man who has come to New Delstia with his friends and hopes to make a name for himself as an impresario. He doesn't believe in the aspiring actress of the group will amount to much, but sees great potential in the hopeful playwright and wishes to exhibit his talents to the world. Alright, this is the end, right? Yes, it is. Do we need healing? It does not look like it. Okay. You, sir, tell me about yourself. Have you heard of Delstia devils? They're giant fish that live in the sunken maw to the east. My grandfather caught one and let me have a bite. I'll never forget the taste. It took me to heaven and back. Let's see. Herb of healing. Alright, anyway. Utterly tasteless. Alright, so fail 4 more times and your reputation in town will suffer. So,
What's this?
the tutorial on your reputation going down is if it hits rock bottom, then you can no longer use your path actions on people in town. So that is the downside. One of the foremost gourmands in town, even accounting for its many wealthy inhabitants. He has roamed the world tasting exquisite and unusual delicacies. Favorite dish of all? His mother's bean stew. Alright, and it looks like there's a side quest in here. Let's see. My throat is a bit parched, but I'm not quite in the mood for wine at the moment. Bring me fruit. I think some ripe grapes will suffice. Goodness gracious, my throat is drier than the desert sands. I'll pay you the leaves, so don't waste another second. Ugh, I hate him already.
Well, now.
Let's see. A boy who lives as he pleases, drawing on his parents' vast wealth to indulge his every whim. His lack of self-awareness is his greatest problem. For example, he is blissfully unaware of the disdain others hold him in. His father reportedly lives in Canalbrine. Or Canalbrine. Let's see. Well, I think I have grapes, so I think... Good news! I wasn't as thirsty as I thought, nor do I like grapes, so I'm not even upset at how long it took you to get those. But if you insist on giving them to me, I will graciously throw them away for the both of us. Here, you wanted money, didn't you? So take your leaves and you may be on your way. Forced to receive 5 leaves. Oh, he has another request. I'm craving one of those, you see. In fact, I can't stop thinking about it. How could you not know what I'm talking about? It's obvious, isn't it? Oh dear, I can't believe I have to spell this out for you. It's a plum. I want to eat a plum. Now go. Whatever. Oh, I see you've brought a plum, just as I asked. You don't have a mind of your own, do you? There were so many better things you could have brought me, but here we are. Oh, well, you tried your best, I suppose. Shame on me for expecting better of a commoner. Well, lesson learned. Yeah, I hate you.
Go get him.
Eek! Somebody get this mangy thing away from me. Oh, no. 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 I imagine you learn your lesson if I finish your quest line, but first, I am going to beat the snot out of you. And you are going to like it.
Now let's grab some food.
Well, now I feel better.
Good job.
Serves you right. Yeah. I just can't stand the man next door. No matter how much I do for him, he can't even bother to say thank you. I try to tell him, but he never listens. I wonder if there's anyone who can talk some sense into him. Let's see. What do you have for sale? Healing grape, inspiring plum.
Well now.
A man who lives next door to a selfish, wealthy boy. He used to indulge him in the hopes of benefiting from his largesse, but the utter lack of gratitude shown proved unbearable. People are motivated by more than money. The truer words have never been spoken. In fact, I saw a thingamadoodad that said that people are most motivated by a pinball table. That's it. Yes, pinball table. Let's see. Oh my goodness, there's so much over here. Alright, forget me do. Or is it dough? Let's see. You know what? You know what? I am going to grab Thief Lady first. I believe we just have to go over here and she joins us.
Stay right where you are, little doggy. We won't kill you. We just want to see how sharp our new blades are. What do you want? Got something to say, do you?
Yes, I'm going to murder you.
Why don't you mind your own business? Things were just getting good.
Yes, they're about to get better when you die.
Let the experiment begin. Now then.
They're both weak to bows.
Found a
Interesting.
weakness.
My prey awaits. Ta! Time to finish this.
I'm just getting warmed up. Take this.
Very well.
Now, righty.
Thinking.
Now we burn.
Fire.
Yes.
Burn. I've seen
Ish.
worse methods.
Maybe I should have used ice. You know, revenge is a dish best served cold. But I wasn't getting revenge. I just wanted to outright murder them. And you know, setting things on fire is so cathartic.
There's no need to get angry. It's just a mangy mutt.
Yes, and if you ever touch a hair on his head again, I will kill you again!
Damn it! You'll regret this! Ah! No!
Oh, sounds like I don't have to. Ellipsis Gaming! I hate her already.
Hello there. You aren't hurt, are you?
Okay, never mind. She's alright. She likes puppies.
You must be hungry. Here, have this. This little one is my friend. Thank you for protecting her. I'm Thorne, and I'm on the hunt for two particular individuals. Are you a traveler? Would you happen to need a hand on your journey?
Well, we already have a full party, but yes.
All right.
Alright, let's hear the beginning of Throne's tale.
Not again. Not this stench every time I breathe it in. It feels as though my very lungs are rotting.
Yeah, that was your quote on your introductory page thingy from the beginning of the game. We don't need to hear it again.
The stench of blood.
Hurry up, Thorne. They're coming.
Damn it. The bleeding won't stop.
Wait, why are you making her carry him?
Don't waste your breath. Keep running.
We made it. We should be able to get up top through here.
What's the matter, Scarachi?
It won't open. The damn thing won't open.
The rats finally caught up to us.
Damn it all.
You catch your breath, Tony.
Sorry, Thorne.
Now then, it's time we welcomed our guests. Time to clean up the filth.
Oh my goodness.
Time.
Be calm.
Come on, let's go. Yeah.
Cover me. Force a single ally to take damage for you 3 times. Hackle. Reduce the enemy's physical defense for... reduce the physical defense of everyone except yourself for 3 turns. Oh, heckle.
What?
Well, I don't like you. Let's see. Thief skills. Let's see. Steal and Darkest Night. Deal dark base damage to a single foe. Okay. And steal an item from a single foe. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so skill-wise, it looks like, well, at least in terms of weapons, she's got the same stuff that Therion does from the last game. Unleash a dagger attack on a single foe. Raise your physical attack for 3 turns.
2.
I probably didn't need to do that. Although, Therion got access to a fire spell, whereas it looks like it gets dark magic. Light dark magic.
What a waste of time.
I just don't get it. Why is this door locked?
Get up, Donnie. It's time for you to work your magic on that lock.
Donnie.
Did he die?
No. Don't tell me he's dead.
But we don't even know anything about him except that his name is Donnie.
This job is a nightmare.
Damn it! What the hell is going on?
Someone set us up.
Our plan was perfect. We slipped into the Diamante estate and got what we came for. There was no way they could have known to have all those guards waiting outside. Unless someone squealed.
And only a few of us knew the plan. Which means there's likely a traitor among us.
Gasp! Among Us! What if it was Donnie?
You can't be serious. Who'd sell us out like that?
We can figure that out later.
She's right. We have to get out of here first. Come on. There are other ways out of this place.
Let's go.
They even animated him doing the spit. Let's see. It's locked. We won't be getting out this way. Alrighty. Let's go this way then. Eh?
Come and get me. What to do?
Come on, let's go. Yeah. Be calm.
My turn.
Alrighty. Let's just go ahead. Yay!
Ready?
We did the poking.
I ain't ready to kick the bucket.
Alrighty. We were untouched. Alright, let's see here. Well, there's a ladder. Guess we go up the ladder.
Wait.
What the hell? What's another one of those rats doing here? They must have known we'd come this way. What do we do now?
Wait here. I'll handle this. I'm going to give our friend a little surprise.
At night, Thorne can ambush townspeople and knock them unconscious. Thorne must be at the indicated level to ambush somebody. I should strike from behind. I'd hate to be seen. Okay. Alright, let's see. Could you hurry it up? We don't have all day. I'll leave the ambushing to you, Thorne. Show us what the best in the nest can do. It rhymes because it's true. Yeah, that's what the ladder was for. Okay, then. Alrighty.
Good night.
Nice work.
You know, since that's a level walked action, I think it falls into my classification of good cop.
Your skills
Oddly
are
enough.
second to none. No wonder you're the best in the nest.
It rhymes because it's true.
He's fast asleep. Didn't even see it coming.
They never do.
Finish him, Thorne.
No. I'm in no mood for meaningless bloodshed.
Ellipsis Gaming. Also, if you want him dead so bad, kill him yourself.
What's your backup plan then? Cheese?
Yes, everyone loves cheese.
Because you're gonna need something to keep him busy when he comes chasing us down this tunnel.
More Ellipsis Gaming.
That's enough, Scarachi. We have to go.
Fine.
Wait, what? Just because she won't kill him doesn't mean you can't. Jesus.
Finally, a way out. Time to say goodbye to these rat-infested sewers.
Hold on. We aren't in the clear yet.
Yeah, we've got company.
Ellipsis Gaming.
Thorne, if you got that cheese, now's the time.
You idiot. Enough about the cheese.
If we don't focus, we'll be as holy as cheese ourselves when they're through.
Right. Let's go.
These rats just don't
Alrighty.
give up. And it's up to us to exterminate them.
Ready?
I am Freddy. Ready? Let us. Well, they all get an action before we do, so let's break this guy. Ouchies.
Come on, let's go.
Break this guy.
Be calm.
And then
What to do?
You know what? Let's go all in. Ouchies.
Damn
He's not weak to daggers
Time.
There!
or swords.
Damn.
What about axes? He is weak to axes. Ouchies.
Ready?
And I bet he is weak to
Afraid
the
of the dark.
darkest.
Prepare yourself.
Called it.
Ready?
Yeah. Alrighty.
I ain't ready to kick the bucket.
No, but kicking buckets is so much fun.
Whew. Glad that's over.
Take that, you lousy vermin.
Ellipsis Gaming.
What's that look about? You think I'm just fooling around instead of pulling my weight? That it?
I didn't say that.
Well, I wouldn't have to fool around on my own if someone would give me a hand.
Wait, you're asking her to do that with you now?
If you know what I mean, Thorne.
Give yourself a hand.
Yeah, seriously. Ugh, there's a time and a
Coming
place.
with us, or do you want some privacy?
Oh. That conversation took a weird direction. I don't even know.
We made it.
Ah, how I missed these filthy little streets. I would have hated to kick the bucket down there in those sewers.
You mean like poor Donnie? Who did
Oh,
this
that's
to us?
right. There was another guy with us. I completely forgot about him.
I wish I knew. Let's head home. The job's not finished yet.
Those two aren't going to be happy about this.
But we didn't do nothing wrong. I'd rather die than face their punishment.
We don't have a choice. Not with these collars on. So long as those two hold our chains, we have to obey them.
That's crazy talk. I ain't no dog.
Quiet, Scarachi. There might still be rats around. Let's split up. They're less likely to find us then.
I'll deliver the mark to Father.
All right. Be careful out there.
The Black Snakes. A band of ruffians with connections to the realm's richest circles. They control the town's wealth and power. And I am one of their minions. My job is to steal and clean. What a filthy town. Time to go home.
Well, all right then. Ugh. Make for the thieves' hideout. Okay, let's see. Ooh, graveyard. Okay. Hello there, sir. There's nothing to see here. Really? Oh, yeah?
Fool.
Alrighty, well, you lied to me. A dagger. Okay, then. Good evening. Have you come seeking my company as well? Oh. What do you want? Get out of here! Let's see. Well, it's already better than our starting dagger, so let's equip it. Let's see. What about you? I am an angel of the night. I can take you to heaven and back for just 1,500 leaves. No thank you, lady. You're not my type. Let's see. What about in here? No luck tonight either. Welcome. Your every wish is our command here. It's oddly quiet. I don't like it. Ellipsis Gaming.
A good dagger is not unlike one's own hand. Flexible, deft, and capable of taking a life with a flick of a wrist. Just like you, Thorne.
Thank you, Father. We call this man Father. He's the leader of the Black Snakes. A first-class assassin who oversees all of our jobs. He took me in as a child and taught me everything I know. The mark, Father. What is that staff? I hope it was worth Donnie's life.
It is simply what we were asked for. Our client said this would be our last deal, seeing as word of our plan got out. It would appear there is a traitor among us.
Gasp! Among Us!
There may very well be.
Perhaps our nest is in need of cleaning if such filth is lurking about.
I bet it was that one guy.
You've always been different, Thorne. Better than the others.
Well, of course. She is a lady.
You are the only one who has inherited my skills. Which is why I have nominated you as my successor. Do not.
My apologies. I accidentally skipped that. Let's see. Ellipsis Gaming.
Lately, this collar feels tighter than usual, Father.
You want me to loosen it then? I couldn't if I wanted to. My key alone is not enough. Now speak of it no more. It is a badge of honor, one worthy of a true snake.
Yes, Father.
Very good, child. I hope you are prepared for tonight's gathering. You know what awaits those who disappoint Mother.
Well, that sounds ominous. Look around the hideout. There's still time before the gathering begins. Perhaps I will spend it elsewhere. Let's see. This is a strong room, but I'm stronger, baby. Yeah, I need to be level 48. I know you're new to this, but at least pretend like you've got some guts. Is it alright to be playing like this? We're on a big job. Alright, let's just wait.
I see my adorable little snakes are all here. Let us begin our delightful gathering.
Hey, you didn't put emphasis on the word delightful.
We call this woman Mother. She is our other leader and manages the guild's members. She values order and discipline above all.
Those who fail her are mercilessly punished and disposed of.
Mother.
My apologies.
Father. They are our leaders. The forces that move the Black Snakes.
Hiss!
Thorne, my dear. Would you come here, please? Scarachi tells me that today's failure falls on your shoulders.
Ellipsis Gaming!
I worry for our future, dear. The Black Snakes have long controlled this town, but Father and I aren't as young as we used to be. The Snakes will need a new leader to guide them. A successor, as it were. Father has high hopes for you, Thorne. But in my eyes, you are still lacking. Now then, time for your punishment. You want Mother's whip, don't you, Thorne?
I already hate her. And by that, I mean Mother. Also, Ellipsis Gaming.
Oh, not a peep? A few lashes is enough to bring others to tears. But I suppose you'll need more encouragement.
Ellipsis Gaming! Also, that was a terrible evil laugh. You need to work on that, Mother.
You lost us a wealthy client! You've sullied my good name, you wretched worm! Oh, not even a whimper? Let's see how long you can keep that up! Here! Here! Here!
Mother.
Can't you see I'm busy, Piero?
It wasn't Throne's fault we failed. It was mine.
Are you the rat, or are you just taking the fall for the other guy?
If anyone deserves punishment, it's me.
Oh yeah. Also, thank you for waiting to speak up! Ellipsis Gaming.
Oh, Piero. How noble of you to come forward. I'm moved to tears. Yes, what a fine reaction. Just what I was hoping for. In honor of your selfless act, I will call an early end to tonight's meeting.
Oh, you can't be serious, Mother.
Things were just getting good.
Ew.
Silence, you abominable reptiles!
Snakes are adorable. How dare you, woman?
Now listen well. I will be leaving our little nest for a spell. Our family is in need of fresh blood. I expect all of you to take good care of our home until I return. Come, Piero. There is a long night ahead of us.
Piero.
These chains can't be severed.
Ellipsis Gaming! Yeah, so I guess Father wants Thorne to be the new father, but I don't think Thorne wants to be the new father.
Mother has whipped us since before I can remember. I spent my childhood beaten and bruised. I've long since forgotten what pain feels like. I steal what our clients want and eliminate those who stand in their way. That is how I've always lived. It makes me wonder, is pain the only thing I've forgotten? Dark evenings are followed by hollow mornings. The cycle repeats. Again and again and again.
Ellipsis Gaming!
Here, eat this. It's a dried strawberry.
Is that good for a dog? I mean, I wouldn't know. It's a fruit, but maybe they can handle fruits?
I envy you. Living without a collar, bound to no one. Free to roam wherever you please.
I see you made a new friend. I brought you breakfast. You haven't eaten yet, I assume.
Thank you.
Want one? Least I can do for the best in the nest.
It rhymes because it's true!
No thanks. I don't smoke.
Oh, well, it might be better to smoke so that way you get cigarette breaks, you know, instead of having to do everyone else's job while they all take one.
Maybe
I'm
we
not
should.
bitter.
People like us need to take joy wherever we can find it.
But seriously, don't smoke. Bad habit.
I want to live a long life.
Why?
Then you're in the wrong line of work, Thorne. Life here is like a cigarette. Gone in a puff of smoke.
You can say that again.
We do what we can to survive in this stump. Living with a collar around our necks from our parents.
Ellipsis Gaming!
I want to rise in the ranks and get my hands on some real money. Buy good liquor, good smokes, fall asleep in a big bed. I want to enjoy my life before I bite the dust.
Sounds nice.
What do you want, Thorne?
Ellipsis Gaming!
What do I want?
I know what I want!
We have to get going. Time for work.
Alrighty, work time! Yay! Let's see. Wait, they came out of there. How is that not an entrance to a place? Urgh! Alrighty, time for work. Let's get going. Gotta clock in and do all that fun stuff.
Ah, there you are, Thorne. I have a job for you, concerning our little traitor.
Oh, do they know who it is?
Who is it?
Scarachi.
Called it!
How can you be sure?
He was seen meeting with Diamante. They planned to destroy me and take the Black Snakes for themselves.
Hiss!
What are my orders?
Scarachi is on his way to the Diamante estate as we speak. Sneak in there, kill them both.
Scarachi too?
Death to traitors. That's the rule.
Mm-hmm. No loose ends or all that. Also, more Ellipsis Gaming.
However, Diamante is wary after our last break-in. Security will be tighter. There is a way in, but I don't like it.
Tell me.
Diamante craves the pleasures of the flesh and often invites women to his estate to sate those desires. You could disguise yourself as a brothel girl to get close to him. You're no stranger to using your feminine wiles, right?
I don't think so. I mean, just look at the dress she's wearing. It's beautiful.
I doubt I could convince anyone in these clothes.
Is that a joke?
We are thieves. If there is something we want.
We take it. Understood, Father. I will find myself a suitable outfit to sneak into the Diamante estate.
Very good, child. I must leave town to attend business elsewhere. When you have finished your job, come and join me in Winterbloom.
Ellipsis Gaming!
Do not disappoint me, Thorne.
Now to find a disguise.
Alrighty, let's go find a suitable disguise.
I must find a costume worthy of the role. A brothel girl's clothes would do nicely.
Alright, Thorne can steal townspeople's belongings. Yes. Okay, so this is a bad cop action. Because it has a percentage chance to fail. Anyway, let's see. Am I too early? I don't see anyone who might be looking for some company.
My disguise is complete. Now to enter the estate.
Alright, let's go up this way. Yeah. Also, if I remember correctly, Brightlands was a location in Octopath Traveler 1. I don't remember exactly what was there. I just remember that it was a place. Anyway, I'm interested in an actor from Cat Egg for Sale. He plays the egg. Oh my goodness, that sounds adorable. Give me your coin.
I'll take that.
Let's see. This is the theater. You must have a ticket to see the show. Give me that. And
I'll take
I'm not
that.
gonna risk stealing the armor. Alrighty. 80% chance is good, though. What slovenly dress. Haven't you pride in your appearance? Not really, no. Let's see. A silk handkerchief. I don't know. I only like guarantees.
I was summoned by Lord Diamante to entertain him this night.
Another brothel girl.
And a pretty one at that.
How about entertaining us instead?
Aw, I don't think you two need it. You have each other.
I'm sure you'll find us more satisfying than the Lord himself.
My apologies, but I doubt you boys could afford my talents.
Ooh.
Get moving.
Much better. Now then, before I overstay my welcome. One soldier outside. I must make quick work of him. I have to find Diamante and Scarachi as soon as possible.
Ambush the guard. Wait, it's nighttime already?
Good night.
Alrighty. It seems like this is our dungeon. Oh, there's a save point. Let's go ahead and save.
Let's play.
Alright. Blessing of Darkness. Add Thorne to your party at night and turn the tides of battle in your favor. Thorne can grant all allies attribute-raising effects at the start of battle.
Ready?
Ooh. Yes, let's poke him. Ouchies.
My turn. Cleaning time.
Playtime is over. There! Eat this!
All tidied up.
Yay! Alright, anyway. So far, compared to Therion, Thorne is, well, she's in a worse position, starting off. Therion was a freelance thief when he started his journey, and it seems like Thorne is just a minion that people seem to just throw at their problems and expect her to solve them. Let's see. But otherwise, they are really similar. At the end of Therion's first dungeon, he was expected to, or rather, he had a collar of sorts placed on him.
My turn.
And with that collar on him, he basically was blackmailed into doing whatever his new forcibly enforced clients wanted him to do. Whereas on the opposite side of things,
I will hold back.
or rather, not on the opposite side of things, but I think to contrast,
What to do?
well, no, not even contrast is the right word. I imagine Thorne is also going to be aiming to get her freedom. But, unlike Therion, she wasn't free before her story started. So... yeah.
Ready?
It puts them in different positions, but they're both talented thieves who desire freedom, so... that's something.
I take what I want.
Yay, level up. Alright, let's see here. Ooh, treasure. Gimme! Gimme! A Shadow Soul Stone. I don't want that. Eh. Eh, the music in this area is great. Gimme. Ooh, a longsword. Yeah, and but just like Therion, she is able to use swords, daggers, and one element. So Thief is a more offensively oriented job. What made it Therion what I would consider to be the a required protagonist, or at least party member in the last game, is that there were a bunch of chests that only Therion could unlock. So far, I haven't encountered any chests that need to be unlocked, so I don't think Thorne is going to be required for that. But if she is able to open doors, that might be something that she's required for, because I know I've seen a few locked doors in a few towns. Let's see. Oh, I'm already at the end? Wow, these opening dungeons are very short. Did I need something? Let's see. Well, I don't need the dagger. Let's go ahead and buy the fur armor and equip it. And buckler. And just in case, we need grapes. Let's buy... well, I already have way too many, so let's not waste all her money on those. Let's just buy 10. Alright, and yeah, she hasn't gotten enough skill points to unlock a new skill. I might regret that going into this boss fight. His face is frozen in fear. By the time he realized what was happening, it was too late. Someone broke in. Ellipsis Gaming!
Scarachi. He's dead. But why? And Diamante, too.
I recognize him.
Dagger just like father. I'd expect nothing less from the best in the nest.
It rhymes because it's true.
Piero.
Oh, this? You were taking too long, so I decided to clean up for you.
Did father ask you to do this too?
Not quite. You see, there was never a traitor to begin with.
What?
He told you that Scarachi was the traitor, didn't he? He said to come to the Diamante estate and kill them both, right?
Ellipsis Gaming!
But you see, father told me that you were the traitor. And he told Scarachi that I was the traitor.
But why?
Because that's the kind of parents they are. They planned this whole thing. We're supposed to kill each other off until only the best of us survives. That's how they choose a successor. That job was all part of the plan, too.
Ellipsis Gaming!
Donnie was just eliminated from contention earlier in the process.
No.
The Black Snakes must change. When Mother and Father's power wanes, people will jump at the chance to take them down. That's why they need to find a worthy successor, no matter what it takes. And that successor will be me, head of the Black Snakes. I'll be the one controlling this town from the shadows. And I'll do whatever I must to get there.
Don't do this. I don't want to fight you.
I'm sorry, Thorne.
Piero. Has your dagger not tasted enough blood already? Piero. My turn.
Alrighty, let's get right to it. He's not weak to daggers. Hesitation! Hesitation leads to disaster.
What to do?
He is weak to sword. Double edge! That is a bad attack. Ouchies!
Ready?
No, no slicing, no dicing.
Cleaning
Ouchies!
time.
Alright, so first,
I'll take this.
healing grape. Gracias. Ouchies!
Ready?
Alright, so attack.
What to do?
Ooh. I kind of want to do that. But do I have to use all three? I do. Well, actually, let's go ahead and break them first.
Cleaning time.
And see if that boosts our stealing odds. Let's see, 80%. 48%. It does not. Okay.
Ready?
Alright. Alright. I'm curious what I can steal from him. I didn't actually steal that much in...
There's no reason for us to fight.
Yeah, I didn't steal that much in the first Octopath, so I have no idea if bosses carry very useful items or not. Hopefully they don't, because I'm probably gonna forget to steal from a bunch of them.
But there is, Thorne. You are Father's favorite. I cannot be his successor as long as you live.
Ellipsis Gaming!
I have to. I must kill you. That's the only way I'll ever be free of this God's forsaken place.
I understand, Hero. But I refuse to die here.
You really are the best in the nest.
Ready?
Ah! He looks different. Poke.
You're finished.
Ouchies. Alright, once the gauge is full, you can unleash Throne's latent power. You can act twice in a single turn.
What to do?
Oh my goodness. Alright. Let's see. Let's go ahead and burn 2 of those. Break him. I probably should have waited to do that.
Ready?
Alright.
Watch me. Eat this.
Cleaning time.
And then
I'll
heal
take
up.
this. Ready?
Ooh, that was stunning. 53%. Okay.
What to do?
Booyakasha! Ouchies!
My turn.
There.
Booyakasha!
This is far enough.
Oh, this is gonna hurt so badly.
Ready?
Oh. I expected more from you.
I'll take this.
It ends here and now.
What to do?
Disappointing. Gotcha.
My turn. As swift as a snake.
All right.
Hero! Eat this! Cleaning time.
Alrighty, and then we are going
I'll take this.
to grape up. That was grape. Oh,
Ready?
jeez. Why was that needle dark? I don't get it.
You're finished.
My turn.
Also, when did I lose SP? Oh, well, no, I think I gained a level after I used dark magic.
Cleaning time.
Interesting. Alright, let's go ahead and hit him once.
Ready?
And
this.
then we grape up.
This is far enough,
Oh no.
Take this.
Alright.
Time.
Well, actually, I can break it. Let's do it. Your steel resolve won't help you now. What are our odds to steal now? 84%.
Watch me.
Okay, let's go ahead and use our latent power. Attempt to steal. A light
What
soul
to
stone.
do?
Alright, and then I believe after you successfully steal, yeah, it'll tell you if they don't have anything on,
Over.
which is very handy.
Eat this.
Oh, I thought he would be dead. Oh,
time.
that's it. Dark Needle's been draining my
What to
thingamadoodads.
do?
Alright, let's go ahead and grape
I'll
up.
take this.
That was great.
You're finished. You're finished.
My
Yeah.
turn.
There.
What to do?
Yeah, let's hit him again.
Take this.
That was stunning.
This is far enough,
Oh no.
Take this.
Not bad.
There.
Gotcha. You have been broken, sir.
As swift as you.
Now,
But I won't hold back. Eat this.
Not
oh
bad.
god. Darn it all. I thought that
I'll
would
take this.
get it. Why won't you just die?
Cleaning time.
I think that drained our latent resolve.
I take what I want.
Or whatever. Latent power resolve thingy. Gurk. Ellipsis Gaming!
Not again. The stench of blood.
You got me good. I should have known. I was no match for the best in the nest.
It rhymes because...
It's up to you now, Thorne. You have to be the successor.
That's not what I want. Every time I breathe it in, it feels as though my very lungs are rotting. I feel sick.
What then? What do you want, Thorne?
Ellipsis Gaming! I know what I want!
I'm tired, Piro. I just want to be free. To go wherever I want to go.
Free, huh? Sounds nice. But how can you be free with that collar on? Our chains can't be severed. Not ever.
You're wrong. I'll sever them and claim freedom with my own two hands.
If anyone can do it, you can. Right? Thorne.
Piro. Piro. For the first time in my life, I know what I want. I want to be free. But first, I need to rid myself of this collar. And to do that, I need 2 keys. Mother holds one of them. But she left in search of new members. I must find her if I want that key. Father holds the other. He has gone to Winterbloom and wishes me to be at his side during his next job. Finding him will be easy. Killing him will be much harder. But I must eliminate them both if I'm to get those keys.
I almost pressed the auto-skip button.
Now, where to first? For the first time, I cannot wait to see Mother and Father.
Thorne the Thief, Chapter 1, End.
Well then, let's go.
Alrighty, our party is full. We need to find someone to drop. I think our most suitable person to drop is Oswald. Yes. Oh, and oh shit is at a higher level than the others. Let's drop her for Hikari. Yeah, it'll be nice to have Hikari around. Okay, yeah, I think this party will do. Although I do probably need to be more intelligent about the items I keep on me. Or rather, the path actions I have access to. Oh, it's nighttime. Let's change it to day. That guy's not here during the day. Okay, then. Ooh, treasure! That's probably a grape. Okay, you know what? I am going to go ahead and call that here. So thank y'all for watching, and I will see you all next time!